Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be comparing two very well-known armor sets in Hypixel Skyblock to see which one comes out on top in every single category of EHP, damage, and general usefulness. Also, if you like what you see, please do like the video and consider subscribing to the channel, since, well, YouTube kinda stopped recommending all of my videos recently, so it does mean the world if you could show me your support. Also, turn channel notifications on. There's apparently this little bell and it makes the ringing sound when you click it. Go try it out. Also, if you like my texture pack, a lot of people ask in the comments, join my Discord server. Link to that is on screen as well as the description. This is where you get all of my texture packs and stuff. So if you're looking for any of those, that's where you find them. Anyways, that's it, and let's get into the video. So here we are in the end dimension, and this is where we are going to be doing our damage test. So I have the full Necron set and the full Superior Dragon set. Both of these have been recombobulated with the Ancient Reforge. I am Catacombs level 30, which means we're going to get 30 extra crit damage on each of these pieces. The only difference between these two sets is pretty much the Wisdom enchant on these legs here, compared to this has 3 Wisdom enchants in the Hot Potato books, but this isn't going to make a damage difference, so we don't have to worry about that. So starting off, I'm going to be using the Superior Dragon Armor set. Actually, let's switch it out. Let's go with the Superior Dragon Armor set first. Also, I should mention, for sake of consistency, I will be using a level 100 tier boosted dragon pet. This is because it gives 10% to all stats, which means it would kind of multiply whatever. You know, we're just using it to as just a rounded pet, as a nice improvement to all stats, to make the differences more noticeable. So here we have the Superior Dragon Armor, and this is my weapon, the Flower of Truth. It's withered with Soul Eater 5. So let's test the damage out, and there we go, 488,275 damage. And I'll hit a few mobs because of Soul Eater. This guy's kind of in our way, so we're going to go somewhere else. Let's go over here. And that one behind a wall. But yeah, 488,275 damage from the Superior Dragon Armor. Let's go ahead and let's switch into the Necrons set. So in the Necrons set, we do 557,000 damage. This guy's really in our way, so we're just going to go somewhere else completely. Let's just drop down here and do some damage tests over in this area. I don't think this guy can follow us all the way down. If he does, I'll be mad impressed. 556,900 damage. 569,000. 567. Looks like we're around 567,000 damage. So this is significantly more damage than Superior Dragon Armor. Now, for the sake of the video, I did end up buying a Tarantula helmet because I wanted to see if, yes, using a Tarantula helmet instead of a Necron's helmet gives a huge damage difference. So if you're looking to do even more damage, pick yourself up a Tarantula helmet. This will end up making you do another 100,000 damage, since obviously Necrons Armor is going to be a strength set, but just for the sake of the video, let's go ahead and test it in Superior Armor as well. Yep, there we go. It does increase our damage by a lot since we have high strength, and we're doing 578,000. So Necron's Armor does about 100,000 more damage than Superior Dragon Armor with my setup. Obviously, your stats are going to be slightly different than mine. My Talisman Bag is fully recombobulated for damage and strength. My combat level is 45, and my foraging is like, I don't know, like 20-something. Don't make fun of me for my foraging in the comments, please. I've seen it too much. But yeah, for damage sake, the Superior Dragon Armor loses and the Necron Armor wins. Next, we're going to go ahead and test EHP. So for that, we're going to want to put on the full Superior Dragon Armor set, and we're going to be, hold on, let me just get rid of this guy. We're going to be looking at our EHP, since this is our survivability. As you can see, with the full Superior Dragon Armor set, we have 27,932 EHP. Let's go ahead and switch into the Necrons Armor set, and we now have 27,943. That is actually remarkably close. Hold on. Wow, that is unbelievably close. That is what, a difference of 11 health? 11 effective health? Am I seeing that right? Look at this. That's amazing. 27,932 versus 27,943. So basically, remember that this has Fuming Potato Books and this set doesn't. So obviously it's slightly off since the Necron's Armor has the Fuming Potato Books added. I'm going to call it basically pretty much even. It depends on, you know, what you're using. But you know what? Just for this, I also have a legendary Baby Yeti pet. So if we hold the Flower of Truth with the Baby Yeti, we'll get a kind of different perspective on this if you're going for a tank setup. So right here we have 67,801 health. But when we switch over to the Superior Dragon Armor, we will now have 60,582. And this is obviously because the Necron's Armor is going to give us a significant more strength than the Superior Dragon Armor, even though we have 5%. And obviously the Baby Yeti pet gives us more EHP because we'll have more strength. So the second ability will help us out more. So in terms of EHP, I'm going to give this to Necron if you're using a Baby Yeti pet. If you're not using the Baby Yeti pet, then I'm going to say it's pretty much a tie. Going into our final kind of test here, and this is just kind of just to show that Superior Dragon Armor isn't what it used to be. So in terms of how much these sets cost, obviously Necrons Armor requires you to beat Catacombs Dungeon 7, and the Superior Dragon Armor doesn't, and Superior Dragon is also 80-90 million coins cheaper right now. So if you're looking for budget, I mean, it's gonna be just about as tanky, but your damage will be significantly lower. So if you're on the fence about, making the jump to Necron, I would say go for it, since Necron obviously gives you way, way more damage, and if you're looking for a tanky build with it, it is going to help you out a ton there. But the one thing that Superior Dragon Armor has always had is the 5% magic find, and this is where things get interesting. Since this was always the only use for this set now, since Necron beats it in every other way, check this out, we have 144 magic find, and then in the Necrons Armor, we're going to have 5% less, which in this case is going to be 138. Here's the thing, with the Dwarven Mines update, they added Soro Armor. Soro Armor gives 5 magic find on each piece, which is 20 total magic find. Look at that, we now have 160 magic find. Because of my dragon, it'll add a little bit more since it's raw stats. Plus 10% compared to Superior is just plus 5% in total. Soro Armor gives more magic find than Superior Dragon Armor, unless you have something like 400 magic find, in which case the 5% would beat it out. But no one on the server has anywhere close to 400 magic find. So if you're even going for a max magic find build for things like Slayers, if you're that far into the game, Soro Armor's gonna take the cake, even though it does way, way less damage. If you're, far enough in the game, you'll be able to take out Slayers in one hit with whatever, using like a Hyperion or something. So this knocks the last thing Superior Armor was good at out of the park. I mean, there isn't really another use for Superior Dragon Armor now that we have this wonderful, wonderful Soro set and the Necron set. So Superior Dragon Armor is basically the new Strong Armor. It's for if you can't afford the top sets in the game. It no longer holds position as best set in the game. This goes to Necron Armor, and if you want Magic Find, then just use Soro Armor, since obviously it's going to be better for Magic Find. If you're able to deal enough damage with it, there isn't really a reason to have Superior Dragon Armor. So I would say, I don't want to say this set is completely useless, obviously, since it's a good set in the game. We can't deny it's a good set. It's just not the best anymore. But if you only have 30 million coins, I mean, it's still probably going to be your best bet. But if you're able to afford Necron, please choose Necron. It's way better. You've seen it. And if you can't, then maybe slap a Tarantula helmet on this Superior set if you're looking to get more damage out of it, since this is going to be pretty much the same damage as if you were using full Necron, which, where did my Necron go? Oh, here it is. You'll get pretty much the same damage out of a full Necron set with a 3/4 soup and Tarantula helmet set. So there's a little damage tip for you guys if you want a cheap little build. 3/4 soup with the Tarantula helmet is going to help, but make sure your talismans are on Forceful. Personally, I've found that I deal the most damage with Forceful on all of my talismans. A lot of people say Shaded, but I don't know, man, maybe it's because they're recombobulated or something, but I do crazy damage with them on Forceful, and it does help if I want to do a tank build with Yeti. But I'll cover exact damage. Maybe I'll do a redo of my next talisman video, my next talisman like optimization kind of stuff here. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments, and I'll do a updated guide to talisman reforges for maximum damage, and we'll test everything possible. But for now, I think that's going to be it for today's video, so hopefully you did enjoy, hope you learned something. If you have any other opinions or something, leave a nice comment down below, saying what your thoughts are on Superior Dragon Armor versus Necron. But that's it for me, and thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Also, remember to subscribe if you made it to the end. If you liked the video, subscribe. All right, press the button, and that's it. All right, take care.